Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction to a game that did not happen. Forest Green Rovers versus Wrexham AFC was postponed. So, yes, we had to pivot. We're gonna react to a game that didn't happen because actually a lot happened for us in a positive way. I was up early. I had one eye open, kind of watching the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. Crystal Palace totally fucked that up. I was trying to get early team news, and I saw that the game was postponed. And I got a message from Mike Stewart. Shout out to Mike Stewart. And he sent me the same message. And I was like, yeah, confirmed it. So we pivoted really quick. On that note, we pivoted really quick. We're like, you know what? Let's not. We have the stream up. Let's do it. So we watched Morcambe versus Stockport. And it actually turned out to be an important game for us today because Morcambe beat Stockport. Morcambe drew with Stockport 1-1. So helped us out. And Stockport dropped points. So obviously Stockport are ahead of us. That helped out. So yes, I also want to put out there, shout out to Mike Stewart, shout out to Wayne, KC Guns, Just Fraz, Addison Madison, North Wales, Eric, and everyone, the whole game that popped in today on the pivoted game for watching Morcambe versus Stockport. Fun. It was a great time. We had Wade and Mike on at halftime. Mike stayed on and walked and stayed with us and watched the rest of the Stockport Morcambe game, which was actually pretty good. And we'll walk through what happened in that match a little bit. And then Wade went off. He went to Dollywood. So yeah, there you go. Maybe he didn't go to Dollywood, but he's on vacation. So fair play to him. So, but no, thank you everyone for coming on, and shout out to Mike Stewart. Great guys, really great guys, and building a community that's a lot of fun. But yes, we did have a good day on the Idle Win. Today was an Idle Win day, and I want to give a special shout out to the traveling supporters that were going down to Wrexham. Hopefully, everyone got home safe. We were watching the game today and watching the weather as well. It was really bad, really rainy, and the wind was crazy. So hopefully everyone traveled safely. Just Fraz said his granddad was out there driving, so hope everyone is okay. Never want to see anyone get caught in 3-4 hour traffic, and just want everyone to be okay. So on that note, we're going to talk about the game we did watch and why this was good, why the win was idle, and it was positive for Wrexham. So yes, games were postponed today. There were some postponed games that happened. Barrow was postponed versus Gillingham. MK Dons was postponed versus Mansfield. Walsall and Notts did play, and check this out. Walsall 16th place. Updated, that is, beat Notts County, who dropped to 6-2-1. Morcambe Stockport 1-1. But this is an important game. The Grimsby Town game, who are in 19th, versus Crewe Alexander, who I think they were in 3rd or 4th, have dropped down to 5th because Grimsby Town beat them 2-1. So that is really good news. That's it. In the game we did watch, the Morcambe Stockport game, and shout out to everyone that did watch this game with us. Cost a tenner, but hey, we put up stuff and enjoyed it. It was important because they did drop those 2 points. Stockport are in first place at 43 points. We're right behind them. We're 37 points. Granted, I think today we would have won that game versus Forest. I think we would have gone and won it, but so it was a waterlogged pitch that canceled the game, by the way. But that said, you never know on a day like today. It could have went one way, could have went another way, especially with the weather and the wind. Mike and I were watching that second half, and the Morcambe players were trying to cross balls in, and they were literally just going into the stands. So anything could have happened, and the ball, just was bouncing anywhere. Morcambe did go up early in that match with only 23% possession to the 77 I think it was, of the Stockport team. And Stockport did look fairly good, especially with the possession and shots on goal and things like that. But they didn't get through. They didn't come through to about 86th or 87th minute. Great cross in. The Stockport player got his head on it, fell very nicely, put the ball in the back of the net. Nothing that Morcambe keeper could do. Sorry, right above me, the MLS Cup is about to start, so we're going to watch that in a little bit. So it is 1:12 right now, 1:11 right now. It's about to start, so we'll do that. Sorry, not live, but you'll see that later. Anyways, 1-1 draw. Stockport dropped points. They played 21, 43 points. We played 20, 37 points. Barrow played 20, 37 points. Mansfield Town played 19, 36 points. Crewe Alexander, 20 games played, 36 points. Notts County in 6th with 36 points. So, the MLS Cup Literally just kicked off right now. Okay, that was quick. No pregame. Awesome. So all that, it's a big win for us. I think it's a big win. We had players rested, and I think that's positive, especially with what we have coming up. It's good news with this run of games. Next week we have Colchester, who are in 22nd place. They lost today. Colchester lost. What was their score here? Colchester, where the hell is it? Colchester got beat by Crawley 2-1. So we play them next week at home. That's against Stoke. At the Stoke, I'm sorry. Then we have Newport County, are in 15th place currently, and then we have Swindon Town, or in 8th, and then the 29th, Walsall. So, we this run of games, which you're talking about, the fixtures are gonna come thick and fast. Even with the game on the 1st as well. So the games are going to come thick and fast, and if we can get a little bit of rest, get some players possibly back, maybe to full fitness with Hayden. Okonkwo had his jaw surgery, which is good. That went successfully. Parkinson talked about that, and we'll talk about it probably tomorrow on just like a news day. So yeah, things looked good, even though we didn't play today. The positive news is it was an idle win. We're going to take these idle wins, and I think that's great. So happy about that. I'm really happy to see that we can go into a day and not play and still not lose anything or gain anything. The good news is too, also, we're gonna play Forest Green Rovers down the road, and it's gonna be an away game, whatever it's gonna be in the spring or whatever. We'll play it hopefully in better conditions. Maybe we'll be more fit then, and the players back. We can beat them. I think we would have won today, but down the road we play them in a better environment that isn't in a day where it's blustery winds and there's weather. It could play in our favor. So yeah, that's your Wrexham reaction to the reaction of the game that didn't happen. Forest Green Rovers and Wrexham AFC were postponed. Well, like I said, we pivoted, had some fun times in there, talking with everybody, with Mike and Wade and everyone in the chat. So it's growing nice. It's going to be fun. I did put out for someone to get an overlay for the scores and the timer. I don't know if this person is a bot yet. Another person just hit me up too. They have a blue check mark on Twitter. We'll see. If anyone out there knows anyone that wants to help out, to help build an overlay, which seems to be the hardest thing I've ever done to find, please DM me. It's awful. I can usually figure stuff out, but there's one thing I can't figure out. So I thank you to everybody. Thank you, Mike, for coming on for that second half. He's a great guy, and everyone else, and Wade on for halftime. So that is your Wrexham reaction. It is Saturday. I'm going to go watch the Columbus versus LAFC game, and I will see you all soon. Let it rip. And Wrexham, idle wins, baby. Idle wins. All right, have a great Saturday.